Next, we're going to look at your public profile. So this is what general members of the public can see of your LinkedIn profile if you're not connected. And you have full control over everything that everybody can see over it. So what we do is we go to the LinkedIn screen and then we go to Me, and then we scroll down, we look for Account, and then we click on Settings and Privacy. And in this tab, we're looking for the very first section here at the top, how others see your public profile. And then underneath that, we look for Edit Your Public Profile, and we go over here and we click on Change. So up at the very top, it says Public Profile Settings, and it says you can control and limit what is shown on search engines and other off LinkedIn services. Viewers who aren't signed into LinkedIn will see all or some portions of the profile view displayed below. So there's a few things I want to show you on this page, and I'm going to talk you through it first. So imagine I Google your name and we're not connected on LinkedIn, and the Google search result shows me your LinkedIn profile first. So I click on that, and if we're not connected, this is what is available to me, and you have full control over what I can see. So depending on my settings, I'm okay with showing people my photograph, you can see my headline, and you can see my personal summary underneath, and you get a bit of my work history. So you get my current role, and then you get some honours and awards, and then down at the end you get my recommendations. However, I can turn off or I can turn on even more sections, and I'll show you how to do that shortly. But up at the very top, I just want to show you how to edit your custom URL. So see the way mine has linkedin.com/in, and then it has Louise Bunyan. So normally some people will have their name and they'll have a load of digits or numbers after that. And if you want to tidy up your custom URL, all you have to do is you click on the little blue pencil, and you can delete all the numbers. And then sometimes what people might do is, if they can't get like a custom or a unique URL, they might put in a little underscore and then their industry. So for example, you could type in Louise Bunyan _marketing or _engineer or whatever it is. So you make your change and then you hit save. And if you are lucky, if your URL is unique and if nobody else has that already, you get your success button. But then if somebody else has taken your URL, it'll say that's not available, and you'll have to kind of come up with another way of writing your custom URL. But it's always really good to kind of tidy it up and to take away all those numbers and digits. Then underneath, we have edit visibility. And I suppose the first thing you need to be aware of here is that your public or your profile's public visibility, that is switched to on. Now, sometimes when I'm training, I can see people and they have this flicked over to no. So that's basically, that means they're on LinkedIn, but they are invisible, as in nobody can find them. And if you are thinking of changing careers, or if you're looking for a job, you need to have this turned on, because over 50% of recruitment in Ireland is done through LinkedIn. So underneath it has basic details, and these are required. So you have your name, your number of connections, your industry, and your region. And then underneath here you have profile photo. So this determines what type of connection can see your photograph. Now, some people may choose only first degree connections, and these are LinkedIn members directly connected to you. So you've either sent them a connection request or they have sent you a connection request, and you're connected on LinkedIn, like your friends on LinkedIn. The second one is your network. So this is your connections and then people up to 3 degrees away from you. And then the next one is all LinkedIn members. So we may not be connected on LinkedIn, but as long as that person has a LinkedIn account, they will be able to see my photograph. And then the last one is public. So this means all LinkedIn members, on or off LinkedIn, your content could be visible in search results, for example, in Google or in Bing. So some people are quite comfortable having their photograph available to the public. So I'm self-employed, I work for myself, so I'm absolutely fine with that. But then other people, they are a bit more private, and that's absolutely fine. And they may choose to go for either all LinkedIn members, your network, or only my first degree connections. So whichever option you want, you can pick your option now. So underneath we have a couple of more options. So for example, we have headline, and I have chosen to show my headline because, as we know, headlines are really, really, really important for many different reasons. But let's say I wanted to turn off my headline. Now, I don't recommend this, but just for demonstration purposes, I'll show you. So I'll flick that over to hide. And up here, I get my little success box, and now my headline has disappeared. So to make that reappear, I'm going to flick that over to show. And can you see there? Now my headline is back. So it's really simple. You just choose what you're comfortable showing to the general public and what you would like to hide. So for example, my posts and activities, I've just chosen to hide that. I prefer you to be connected with me to be able to read like any of my articles or my blogs or anything like that. And my current experience, I have the details shown. But for my past experience, I've chosen to hide that just from people that I'm not connected with. Because I felt I had so many jobs in there that I just wanted it to be a lot shorter, and also I prefer people just to see what I'm doing currently, because that's, I suppose, how I work now, and that's how I get all my work. But it's totally up to you. You choose what you want to turn off, or you choose what you want to turn on this section. And that's it for our public profile settings.